Welcome back to M Hood Fishing. Today I'm on the Mississippi River on a wharf. I'm going to fish it. Let's show you how. We're going to do drop lines from up here. Some of you may know where I'm at. I'm not sure if you can technically fish here or not, so we're going to do something that has little impact. As you can see, the river is flowing pretty heavily. It's still in flood stage. It's pretty high. And there's a lot of structure here. I mean, just look at this over here. So we're gonna do one here. This is probably where the most current is going to be for my drop lines. And then we're gonna come around to here where there's gonna be less current. There's actually a lot of stuff down there and probably a lot of stuff there. So let's see how we do. Name of the game today is keep it all simple. Since I'm going to use small hooks because we're only a few days into spring and we had a cold front. Last couple of days have been cooler, nightly temps in the 40s, so we're going to stay with small baits. These hooks do not easily go on my trot line material, so we've put these hooks on leaders. These are 03 Kales. We're using 50-pound mono leaders to a surgeon's loop at the end. Really simple knot. I'm going to show you how to tie that here in a second. What we're going to do first is pull out the end of this trot line material, grab a 3 out of the box, a 3 ounce, I mean. Too much medium roast today. Get this on here. There we go, just put that to the side. Now I'm going to show you how to tie a surgeon's knot. It's really simple. See, I've made a loop. Now I'm going to take this loop and keep it straight, and I want to twist it, and I'm just going to do an overhand knot. Super simple. Cinch that up using the tag end to pull. Nice and tight. That should hold really good. Now I'm going to cut this tag end off, but in case there is slippage, I'm not going to cut it too close. I'm going to leave about an inch or so on there, and there we go. Always throw your tag ends in your box. Don't leave any garbage behind. Now we're going to attach our leader to our main line. We're going to do a cow hitch. Basically we have 2 loops, right? So we're going to stick one of these loops in the other, hold it there, take the hook, run it through that mono loop, and cinch it down. And there we go. So basically what we have here is a slip rig. Our weight is slipping like that, and it can't go past that big surgeon's knot. So we're all good, no beads needed, and we have a leader that's a little over a foot to this. All right, let's bait it up and put it out. Here we go. Got us a little mullet, nice size. We're just going to take this and cut it into chunks. Dulling my knife as I do this too. Shouldn't do that, but got to get it done. There we go. I'm just going to run this hook through the top. Make sure there are no scales on my point. And let's put it out. Don't want to drop my spool. That'd be game over. It's not super deep under all of this wharf, but the closer to the edge, the deeper it is. The fact that the river's so high makes it more fishable. Usually if the river's low, there's not a ton of water underneath all of the wharf. Always more at the edge though. And we're already on the bottom. Current is taking me a little bit. Not bad there. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take a little more off and hold it tight so the current doesn't take my slack. Pull out the knife that I just about ruined on the concrete. Cut a line. Woo, I know what I'm doing when I get home, sharpening this knife. Should have done it earlier, but whatever. So put that spool down. We're gonna get our slack a little up, make sure we're still good. There we go. And there we go. All right, I'm done putting out the lines. I'm gonna put the tackle up. So if anybody comes up and asks, are you fishing? Like I said, no, that big drop net over there is for butterflies. So just so you know, I've put out 4 lines, 2 on the side and 2 on the front. This corner that I'm dominating is actually a popular viewing spot for tourists to look at the river. I'm watching out for people being sneaky and trying to cut the lines or drop them. It's probably unlikely, but you never know. So we just got to sit here and wait in the sun. It's nice. It was in the 40s this morning and it's like 61, 62 right now, so it's not bad. This park has a strange curfew. It closes at 7 and it is like coming up on 3 right now. So we're probably going to wrap this up around 6:30 so I don't get locked in. Let's see. I imagine some of you think that I absolutely hate tourists. I don't. I like the nice ones. I don't like the sucky ones. Nothing on there. All right, let's look over here. The thing about these 2 lines that are on the side is the current has pulled them up underneath the wharf, which maybe that's a good thing. Fish might be under there hiding, I'm sure, because it's so bright outside right now. So the thing about tourism in New Orleans, some of you know, some of you don't, it's a big industry here, so it's a necessity. Just sometimes it's a pain in the butt. This one's kind of looking strange. Let's give this a little tug, see what's up. Feels interesting. Nope. Oh, we got us a fish here. It's not huge. Oh, look at that. This is where the tourists start to mass up around me once this blue cat comes up over this. And here he goes. All right. Right in the corner of the mouth too. It looks like we're gonna have to get out the pliers for that. Luckily they're on my Batman belt right back there. What?
What is it?
It's a butterfly. Wow, he's not even 15. Look at that, people. He's about 13, almost 13.5. Yeah, he's a little over 13 pounds.
Is he gender him? Is he? Did you know?
I don't see any balls. All right, those were nice tourists. Had a nice conversation. So we've got our 13-pound blue cat on a stringer. This stringer should reach the water, but hopefully he doesn't tie me up around stuff. We just don't want to keep him out because if somebody shows up and asks, we still want to say we're looking for butterflies. I'll put this bucket right here for you.
Oh, thanks.
You can stand on that and you can look over as I pull it up.
Okay. Wow. He's a big guy. Wow. So cool. Thank you.
Yeah, you're right. And that's what the bucket's for. That's why I brought this bucket. So if I did have a line over there where I can barely look over these pylons, this metal here, I could get up on it and see what I'm doing. How about a little State of the Union? So it's a little after 4 o'clock now. I've been at this for over an hour about an hour, 15, hour and 20 minutes. Got here right before 3. So I've got one fish and I've had to change out a few baits. I've brought up one bad looking bait. I put a fresh one on, and then I brought up one that had no bait. So hopefully it gets better, but we got one fish and a sailboat just went by like a race car. Looks like we have something on this line. Let's see how big it is. Ooh, it's not big. What do we got here? Oh, it's nice eater size. Finally. Oh, I'm making a mess too. 2 or 3 pounds. That's what he feels like anyway. But that's a nice fish. Eat that for sure. All right, something's up with this line. When you're doing stuff like this during a high river period, you're going to get a lot of driftwood. And we might have that going on. It's hit the line, brought it up under there. All right, just want to make sure I'm not wrapped around it. It's a big piece of what looks like treated lumber. It could cause issues for me. Oh, dang it. Lost the bait. Nice, nice. This is the best cat of the day. It's after 6 now. Well, that was a pretty fun day of drop lining off this wharf. Not as deep as you would think. Maybe the deepest part of it where I was 20 feet. Coming off the side here where I caught that bigger one, not very deep at all. Maybe 15 feet, maybe less. Well, I gotta go. Like I said, this closes at 7. People are streaming in and streaming out right now. There's a lot of people skateboarding and riding their bikes. And I honestly just want to go before I start doing the double P dance. So like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you want to help out the channel with a donation, there's a link down below in the description for that too. And I love you for it, and I love you for just hanging out with me this long. See you next time.